join Satya and
Yeah, 5 minutes is okay.
yeah.
How many participants, Abhi?
So far, it's touching 200,
Yeah.
It's a
and
pretty good
there
turnout.
are
Hello, Satya.
How are you, sir?
Doing good.
Long
Aparajita,
time.
would you want to put the landing page of the presentation, VSI One Talks, that way people know? Would you want to do that?
No, we are going to present the presentation right now.
Yeah. That page, the first page, VSI One Talks. That way we can check the sharing also, Aparajita.
Okay. Okay, can you folks see it?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
I think it's still waiting for getting into full screen.
Is it? It is
It's
on
not.
full screen,
Yeah,
right?
probably it's just taking time, right? Just wait for a few seconds.
Would you want to try one more time? Yeah.
Do you see the full screen now?
No. It's still telling click to exit full screen.
So, Aparajita, hello? You
Yes.
first basically come out of sharing, put the PPT in the full screen mode, and then share that screen.
Okay. Okay, just give me a second then.
Because it opens a different screen for the full screen, so you have to share that screen.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. We are going to be starting in few minutes. I see already 230 people, and there are places wherein people have assembled from their conference rooms also. So we are just giving people to join. Thanks for your interest with this One Talks program team. We'll just give few more minutes for people to join. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, can
Yes.
you see the screen now? Full
Yep.
screen?
Yes.
Okay.
You're good. You're good. Satya, 2 more minutes, and then you can talk, and then Aparajita can do the presentation, and then we can take it from there.
Sure.
Okay.
A quick question while we are waiting. So, how has the response been, Chitra and Satya?
Very good.
A lot of applications?
Applications
Yeah.
are coming in, but
Okay.
as usual, we all are used to last minute things, right? So whether it's exam or application, it will come. But we are getting a lot of queries and a lot of basically
A lot of queries, right?
direct
Yeah,
emails, WhatsApp. Interest is pretty high. Okay, I I
that's
hope
good.
we
That's
can
good.
manage the first phase of the program well so that we can scale it up next year, right?
Yep.
So far, all the indications are this is going to be the one of world's largest student tape-out program.
பேங்க்ல போய் நகை வரணும் அதவே பண்ணாதான்
Yeah, this
Team,
reminds
whoever
me
is
of.
joining, team, whoever is joining, please mute and then join. Okay. And for the first 15 minutes, please stay on mute till we complete our presentation. And then you can ask all your questions. Okay.
Suresh, you were saying something.
Yeah, what I was saying was this reminds me of my first student tape out when I was at Penn State.
Wow.
That was in the graduate program
Yeah.
for the Moses.
Yeah, that time it was Moses. So hopefully we can replicate those kind of successes which
Yes,
built
yes.
a global world-class talent and replicate that in large scale in India. So every student is
Definitely,
basically
definitely.
capable of designing a chip of their own, right? Chitra, let us know when to
I
start,
think
right?
Yeah. 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 I see the count increasing, so I'm tempted to give one more minute, Satya.
Okay.
I really see the count increasing pretty fast. 275, it's increasing. Okay.
So last time we had a cutoff of 300. We'll keep it same this time, right?
Okay. Though that might get little tough. I don't know. Let's see.
Take this, 2 minutes.
And I guess participants are from all over India, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I see a lot of messages about the recording. Yes, recording will be shared after this session. Okay.
Yeah, my biggest question would be around the access of EDA licenses.
So Suresh, now basically 310 colleges in India have access to EDA licenses from Synopsys, Cadence, and
Right,
Siemens
but
and other
Satya, yeah, what about these regional colleges that do not have access, right?
all
Like
of
my
them.
alma mater,
Which one?
Malnad College of Engineering.
Just send a request to Mighty. I'll tell you how to do it, and then they will get it right.
That's fantastic. Actually, I forwarded this link to my alma mater. They should be joining as well,
They
or
should be
they may be
joining. And
already.
Yeah.
Mighty is
We
pretty
have told
generous.
Satya, non CTS institutions also can join, can understand how this program works, and then they can work. Some of them either have submitted the application or they can talk to us and understand how they can take the application forward. Satya.
Yeah, and in the FAQ, I will also explain that basically any college which does not have the EDA tool access to the C2S so far, how they can apply and get the access, right? I think
Yeah.
as long as they meet some very simple basic criteria, they can get the
Okay,
access.
that's good to know.
Okay.
So
Okay, Satya, I think we are
we start.
295 and in the room there are people, so we have already reached the 300 target, Satya.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's already for 14 minutes into the meeting time. Yeah.
So good
Okay.
morning, everybody, for joining. I think on 1st of November, we launched the One Tops program officially, and today we are conducting a open house or FAQ session with all of you because the application form for the One Tops are due on 20th of November. So if you have any questions, any queries, please bring it on today, or basically we'll give you an email address where you can send your queries, right? So I'll just take 5 minutes to reiterate the purpose of this program and basic structure of this program, and then we can go into FAQ. I think Chitra and Aprajita will moderate.
Satya, you have gone on mute. We are not hearing you.
Your voice is gone, Dr. Satya.
Yeah. Yes, unmuted it. I think the system unmuted me. So please be patient with your questions. Raise your hand. Aprajita and Chitra will one by one will answer all the questions. Even if it takes 4 hours, we will all try to answer all the questions, right? So just the motivation behind One Talk program. Typically, basically, we see when we talk to industry, they say that basically they are not able to get basically very qualified chip design engineers from the academic institutes. And when we talk to institutes and students, they say we are not able to reach to the industry. So obviously there is some industry academia gap, and different people will characterize it in different way, but our simple way is that we want to make every VLSI student, whether he is part of a UG program or a PG program in EC, EVD or VLSI design, we want to give them all the knowledge.
This meeting is being recorded and summarized.
How to design a chip from a basically specification all the way to tape out, take it to the basically manufacturing, packaging, and bring the silicon back and the test it. We want student to get experience in complete design cycle. This will augment their classroom learning, which basically all the faculty members are providing. So this is not a teaching program. This is taking all the learning and basically converting into a chip design experience. That's the whole purpose of this program. Aprajita, can you go to the next? So I think we talked about it, just move on. So when basically you typically talk to aspirant student, right? They want to get a very good job in the industry where they can do quality work and get good compensation too, right? And work for a basically global company, right? So when they ask that what should I do to get a good job? So our answer is that if you can tape out a chip from basically specification all the way to tape out, then you will learn all the skills which industry is looking at, right? Then typically they ask what kind of chip I do. We are doing this adder, multiplier, all of those things in our coursework and all those things. So what, after a lot of discussion with basically industry and academia, we came to a common basically platform where students will be designing a SoC based on a RISC-V processor, where they will be developing a code and then basically developing an SoC, right? A lot of students had an apprehension that do I have the knowledge, do I have the enough knowledge to do it? Based on our understanding of current RISC-V ecosystem and the amount of the resources available in internet and basically different social media platform, and basically to some extent AI also, I think every student UG level, basically second year onwards, should be able to design and tape out this chip. The only thing we need is basically motivation and enthusiasm in the student to do the learning and dedicate basically some percentage of their time towards this activity. Go next, please. So I think these are the basically objectives we are reiterating: create talent with hands-on chip design experience, students design a complete RISC-V core and then an SoC. So this program is not about taking a core and basically making a SoC. You have to develop a core also and then a SoC also from the scratch, right? This will help in learning all aspects of the chip design. With backed in a class industry standard EDA tools which you will be using in the job also. I think we want to basically everybody to benefit. So along with the student or faculty will also basically get to do the tape outs. And this program is very much aligned with other objectives of MIT and the government, like C2S, DAR 5, and all of those things, right? Other than training, I think this will also create a very strong risk-fi ecosystem in the country. Go next, please. So I think this year we are starting the program. So we want to take about 30 teams, which will take towards step out. The duration of the program is going to be 1 year. We are going to start in the December 1st week, and by December 2026, we should be tape out ready. Okay, and based on the learning of the first year, we will basically scale up this program to approximately 100 teams every year. Next. Another thing is that basically we will be taping out these chips on more advanced nodes, either 65 nanometer, 45 nanometer, or smaller, depending on the basically discussion between the one top coaches and the team. They will have to decide. And since there is a lot of apprehension about the cost of these tape outs, we have decided that VLSI Society of India will spend about 1.5 crore rupees in this program by providing the 50% cost of the MPW, okay, which we will decide based on the die size and the process node, but somewhere between 5 to 10 lakhs will be the total cost of the basically tape out. And VLSI Society for every selected team will provide 50% of the cost of the MPW and associated tape out, so that basically that does not become a bottleneck, right? Also, for remaining amount, we'll work with your institute, with your team, with your state government and other avenues to see if to help you in securing the remaining basically funds to do the tip out, right? So we are there with you, our coaches with you. So don't bother about basically the cost of the FPW. First of all, it is 1 year away. We don't have to basically spend any money, either VSI or you, for next 1 year. We just need the PDK access. And by the time basically tape out time comes, we are very sure that we will be able to arrange the funds through various sources, right? Next.
Sir, what process node will we work on?
Can you wait till I finish, then we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. All the questions will be entertained after the presentation, and we have a FAQ document also. We will walk you through that, and then we will talk about. Satya just mentioned about the process notes already. Currently 65 and 45, and there are other notes also that are being talked about. Okay, thank you.
But primary vehicle is going to be 65 nanometer. We will basically let coaches and the team decide which foundry. Most likely, basically either TSMC, Tower, or GF. Okay, but that process of selecting the foundry also, we want students and the coaches to go through the process so they can learn about that part also, right? Okay. So fab and MPW and PDK access from the Global Tower or TSMC or Tata once basically they start offering the basically program. Okay, we will have the packaging from the Indian partners like Tata, Kane, CG Power, EDA tool from Cadence, Synopsys, Siemens, as I said before. Also, for making the SoC, the IPs, basic IPs will be provided by VSI. I'll go through that in the next slide. Okay, and we are basically, this program is being supported by most of the semiconductor companies in India, be it domestic, be it global. Next, please. We are basically the leadership team for the One Top program. Professor Kamakoti, who's pioneer RISC-V academician in India. Professor Luca Benini, who is at ETH Zurich, running this group, Pulp Platform Group. If any of you have a chance, please go and visit the Pulp website. You will find a lot of useful information about RISC-V. And Kast, who is the CEO of the Sci-Fi, right? and we are always there to help you, right? Go next, please. They are just a set of companies basically which have supporting it. This program is being run by VLSI Society in partnership with CDAC, who will help in basically all the coordination, knowledge sharing, and all those things, EDA tool support. And most of the companies which are present India globally, either it's a fab, packaging, EDA, semiconductor product companies, almost everybody came forward and decided to support this program. Go next. Yeah. So this is the basic thing I was talking about. First, basically, students have to decide what type of the RISC-V core they have to develop. It could be a very simple single cycle, or it could be three-stage pipeline, or more complex like out of order, superscalar. That is the decision we leave to basically student and coaches. They will basically decide. Okay, and then we will have usual suspect in the SOC, memory, basically buses like APB, AHP, AXI, timer, GPIO, SPI, I2C, UART, this whatever is needed for making it a complete functional SOC, and boot some kind of basically operating system. We will target to boot Linux on these chips, but we will develop that as we go. All the orange boxes and yellow boxes we will provide as a IP to the teams. Their job is to mostly integrate it. So they have to develop the code, basically integrate this bus and peripheral ecosystem and make it an SOC, right? We'll also give them the package definition so they can decide their pinout based on the package definition. So those will be provided by the support system of the VLSI or OneTop's coaches. Next. As basically any design goes, from the specification to basically RTL will be the design phase. The implementation phase will take basically RTL to GDS2, who is physically verified for the foundry PDKs. And the phase 3 is manufacturing, packaging, and the testing it on the board, right? And we'll go through first two phases in the first 1 year. Then we'll send it to foundry and get the chips back and put it on the boards and basically test it out. Next. What is the basic requirement for being part of the OneTop's program? Okay, it could be the BTech student from primarily EC or EVD or any other branch basically where you are learning basically semiconductor and chip design. MTech student basically who are doing the specialized courses in VLSI design or semiconductor. So those are the target audience, but it's not limiting, but we are targeting mostly BTech and MTech program. PhD students can join, but they will act more as a guide for basically MTech and BTech students, right? We are looking for a team of 6 to 8 students of various basically, if we can get various experience, that is good, like a mixture of second year, third year, fourth year. That way basically there is a continuum. We would like to have at least 2 faculty members attached to each OneTop's team who are interested in the chip design and the basically good design knowledge. Okay. Institute should have access to the EDA tools like either Synopsys, Cadence, Siemens, either through C2S program or on their own. Any institute which wants to participate and does not have EDA tool access, we will work with ministry to help them in getting the EDA tool access also if they meet certain basic criteria. It's a very simple basic criteria for MIT to give the access to tools. So request to all of you, if any of you don't have the EDA tool access under C2S program, please reach out, write a basically note to the email ID which we are going to give for OneTop's program, and we will talk to MIT and help you in getting the EDA tool access, right? What is needed from the students? The basic thing we are needing is that they're just to become a good chip design engineer, motivation and enthusiasm with some basic knowledge of digital design, Verilog and computer architecture. We are not basically asking that you should have done 20 courses or something like that. As long as you have enthusiasm, motivation, and you want to become a basically very good chip design engineer contributing the semiconductor industry, we will help you with everything else. A lot of people ask it will be very tough. It's not that tough. We have a lot of resources available. It's not basically writing a Verilog program is not very hard. All the tools are there to help you. We just need basically some time, lot of enthusiasm, lot of motivation from the student to have a basically focused goal that they want to become a basically good chip design engineer, which is the need of the hour for the country and for the world. It is very high in demand, very good basically job possibility, very good compensation. So we just need little bit share of your time, little bit share of your mind away from, not really away, but you can basically continue to use your social media time, but give us basically half an hour a day or basically 5, 6, 7 hours a week, right? So that we can help you in basically harnessing your potential and the intelligence, right? Go next. Okay. Now, to help this whole process, we will assign one dedicated coach per team, okay, who will have 10 plus year experience in chip design, all aspects of the chip design. He will help in creating the one-top infrastructure in terms of the flows, specification, guidelines, example, solving the problem which basically the team might have. Guide the whole team from basically all the different stages of the design. They will be basically interacting with one-top team 1 to 2 hours on the weekends, so that it's convenient for students as well as the coaches. Okay, and they will coordinate with other coaches, so whole program is in the sync, right? We are not, the coaches are not going to be basically teaching, but they are facilitators to basically any issues or technical or non-technical which teams face, right? This is a student-driven program. The student have to take the lead, and we are there to help them in any way, right? It's not a classroom teaching, or it's not a basically a FDP type of the thing. It is primarily a student-driven program with guidance from the faculty and one team top coaches, right? So you are the master. You are the basically going to decide what you want to do, when you want to do, how much time you want to spend. All dependent on you, with one goal that we have to tape out within 1 year, right? Next. The application process is simple. We are just asking for some basic information, and we can deal it with the question Q&A session also. We need the detail of the students, detail of the institute, detail of the faculty, and little bit, just like when you apply for a basically higher studies, you write a statement of purpose, right? Here we want you to write why you want to do. Why you want to be one top team, right? Why you want to do the chip tape out. We are not asking for a lot of technical details or anything like that. That we will develop along with you. But basically why you want to do it. We want to see your enthusiasm, your motivation, and basically purpose to be part of this program. And we'll go over this again, right? The application process. We are basically current set of coaches. We have about basically 25 industry experienced coaches who are signed up for this program. A lot of them are basically today here to answer your questions. So we will take it more as we go along, right? Next.
I think that's all about the presentation.
Yeah, so that's all. We want basically all of you who are interested. Basically, this is not a mandatory program. And another thing I wanted to clarify, we have not attached it to basically any capstone project or anything in your institute, but you can talk to your faculty, and if institute and faculty are okay to make this one-top step out, as part of your basically project or internship or some other basically way you can get the credits also into it. We will leave that to basically between you, your faculty coordinator, and basically institute decide upon that, right? But we are not mandating it. From our side, it's a voluntary program, but other people basically can find a ways to attach it to some existing program in your institute, be it a capstone project, be it a major project, be it a thesis or internship. You can decide. From our side, it's okay to basically take that step, but we are not basically making that as a mandatory condition. So I think with that, I will stop here. I think there are a lot of hands up. We will take those questions.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And
Thank you,
you can
Satya.
reach out anytime to basically this thing. We are going to put email address in the chat box. It's called one talks by vsi@gmail.com, but we will put it in the chat box. So you can write any question and one of the coaches will basically reply to your question within basically 24 hours.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you, Satya.
and
First of all.
before
Yeah, Aparajita, before we start taking the questions, I would request you to go through the FAQ document that we have prepared so that some of
Yeah.
the questions could get answered over there. Thanks everyone for your interest. Thanks for all the One Talks coaches for joining. And before I hand it over to Aparajita, I would want to tell one thing. There are multiple faculty, Satya, who have reached out and then told that they are more than happy to make it part of their some of their curriculum, subject, project, in whatever form and shape it is. So the interest is pretty high is all I wanted to tell, Satya. But I completely agree with you. We are leaving that between the team and the professor to define, to make it capstone or project or whatever that works for them in their respective universities, Satya. Okay, thank you. With that, I hand it over to you, Aparajita. Go ahead, Aparajita, and then put all the
Okay.
thanks.
Yes. Hi everyone, good morning. I guess all of you are waiting to understand the next steps, so I'll just dive right into it. So I just want to iterate just a couple of things from the presentation that Satya just gave, that for this first round, we are focusing on a RISC-V core development and creating an SOC around it. So whenever you're submitting an application, please make sure that this is the basis of your SOC, that a RISC-V core has to be designed, verified, and has to be done from scratch by the students. And after that, building the SOC is integrating different peripherals, or if you want to add some accelerator, you're open to do that, right? But it has to be contained, like when the planning is happening, it has to be doable in a year. So that is one of the important metric to remember.
Aparajita, would you want to little zoom so that people can little zoom?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot of people are asking that, Aparajita. Yeah, this is good. Or maybe little bit more.
Little more? Okay.
Yeah, little more. 130. Yeah, good. Very good. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. So I think this is again a reiteration that we do expect for this program to run well. We do expect that from the same institute in one batch, if you can keep 6 to 8 students, a preferred way which will help with the planning and execution of the project would be if you have third year, fourth year UG combined with a PG student. That is a good combination. It will help the institute as well, and I think it will help the students under different degrees to contribute meaningfully for the project, right? For each team, once we'll go over the selection process, but once it's done, they will be assigned one TOPS coach. As you saw from the previous slide, the coaches come with a lot of experience in semiconductor and across RTL to GDS, and internally we'll all be working together. So we will try to give you as much support as needed. The whole model is going to be that we really encourage students and faculties to ask for help, ask questions, and get the most of the time from the coaches here. Okay, I think from the tool point of view, it's pretty clear that we do expect the university to have access to these industry standard EDA tools, because that's what industry you will be using once you move to the industry. And you're open to choose it from C2S, or if you have some other source, and VSI Society will help you with that. So for the peripherals like these IPs, which will be integrating into the SOCs, again, this is something we'll be helping you procure, and you just have to integrate it and come up with a strategy to verify it and go over the physical design, right? Again, to iterate, until GDS, there is no fees involved. The whole MPW comes into the picture when we are doing the tape out. And until if the team does 90% of the work, which is still GDS, you can see this is just a program where you get this exposure without any upfront fees. And for the tape out, as previously mentioned, VLSI Society will pay up to 50% of the fee up to 5 lakh, right? And this is something we got a lot of questions around this. So please send your queries to this Gmail and we will try to help you plan for this upfront as well, right? Okay, so how would the process be, right? So once the teams are selected, you would decide which core you want to build. So among all the options and this will be a little bit of a technical dive as well as a project planning kind of a mindset, where we have to come up with what is doable in a year that can be designed, verified, and implemented. Right. And after that, we also, with the help of coaches and faculty, the team will come up with what is the SOC specification, what clocks you want to run on, what kind of memories would you like, what are the pinouts you would have. All of this will be done in the planning stages. And then the RTL and the microarchitecture will be developed. As previously mentioned, we have these different phases, right? The phase 1 of design, phase 2 of implementation, and third phase of tape out. And this is what are a rough flow chart that you can use for your planning phase. Now, for the application, once you, I think we'll share the link again. So you can basically use the Google form to put in the entry. And as we mentioned, we are basically looking to understand if students have a fair understanding of digital design basics, concepts, understand timing concepts, and the intent, because this is more of an exploration project that you're doing. So intent, enthusiasm will also be given a lot of, we would like to understand that. So those are some of the questions we have put in the form. So please make sure that you answer all of them, because I did see some forms which didn't have all the answers there, right? So once it's been done, we will be shortlisting around 50 teams from there post the deadline. And after that, we'll be conducting some online interviews for the teams to just get a fair idea of what are the levels and what are the how well you understand the basics. And again, when I say interview, we just want to understand if you know what a processor design means, right? What are the blocks? How would you create a flop based design? What does pipelining mean? I'm just throwing out some of the basic things that are necessary to understand. And also with respect to the chip design, that what does timing analysis mean? What is setup time? What is hold time? These are some of the questions we would like to ask to just get a fair idea. And after that, the top 30 teams will be announced on 30th November. Post that, for each team selected, we will be assigning a one tops coach. And on 1st and 2nd December, we hope to have an introductory meeting between the faculty, students, and the coaches. And as Satya mentioned, that this is expected to be a 1-year project. So we expect the tape out. We expect 30 tape outs to happen next year around this time. Okay, so I think this is all the information. I have put in the Gmail name also in the chat. So please feel free to ask any questions now, or you can send us an email, right? Okay. I'll stop presenting and now we can take the questions.
So,
Prajita ma'am, good morning. So my question is like, there any restriction like the number of teams from a particular institute, or it is only one?
No, right now we don't have any restriction on it. You can put more, but just understand that the selection process will be like every team will be considered a single team. Like there is no weightage to a institute per se.
Fine. Okay, thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Shravan from University of Calcutta. So I have some questions. So first one, which is, can we include our own accelerators if we want inside the SOC? And second,
Yes.
and another question is, will we be provided with memory IPs? So to access to interface DDR memory?
DDR
Because
memory.
yes,
Okay.
yes. As sir said in the presentation, we'll be booting Linux or similar operating system, so we'll be requiring memory, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
your first question was about the accelerator, right? So
yes,
again,
yes.
I think the two things you need to take, like what we would like to follow is that what is doable in a year and a RISC-V CPU based SoC, right? So apart from that, the institutes are open to choose what kind of SoC they want to create, but this is something once you're selected, your
Okay,
coach
okay.
and faculty has to work together to do this second level of understanding of what is doable in a year, what kind of memories can we provide, and all of that.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. That's all.
Hello. Hello.
Actually, sorry, Saurabh, I'll
Sir.
just give me a second. So, Chitra, are you
Oh,
following? Like, I do want to make sure I saw some chats and some questions in the chats as well, that we are ordering this well. That
hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
yes, just give me 1 second, Parjanya. Chitra, are you there?
Probably got dropped out, right? So
you got
I'm
dropped
here.
out.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, Aparajita.
Yes. Chitra, I was asking, like, I see questions on the chat as well. How are we
Yes.
making sure we?
Yeah. See, the thing
Yeah.
is, chat questions we can moderate. I mean, they can unmute and then talk.
Okay.
Yeah, also there, Aparajita. I would suggest that, I mean, there are people who have raised their hands. Maybe you could kind of call them one by one, if that's okay with you. Huh?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. I'm not able to see anyone's hand raised. That's why if
Okay.
someone
Saurabh
can.
is raised and
There are
pre-presented.
8
Okay.
participants.
Maybe one of you
Professor
can tell me
Saroj
and then we
wanted,
can take their
Professor
questions.
Saroj wanted to say something. Can we go?
Hello. Yeah, this is Professor Saroj from Silicon University in Odisha. First of all, I would like to congratulate Dr. Satya, Chitra, and the team. This is a terrific initiative, and I'm sure it will be very, very successful. Just two quick questions. One is we were planning to do a small microcontroller. So, apart from the framework you just showed, digital, maybe just add like one very simple A to D and D to A. Can we have two teams, a team of 8, because we want to involve as many undergraduate students as possible for that particular tape out, or it has to be that team 6 to 8 with 2 faculty? So that way I can have like 4. Just want to maximize as many people. Plus, if I have a small analog, that will be good to have a little bit a larger team, since these are all mostly second, third year undergraduate students.
So, I think the ideal will be you create two projects, right? One team is doing the analog and one team is doing SOC. And whenever the analog is ready, they can basically integrate it with this thing, right? We have not focused on basically coaches and other people for analog design support, right? Right now it is SOC support only. But you are more than welcome to create a microcontroller. And if you develop an analog block like A2D, D2A, you can also share
Yeah.
with other teams, right? If anybody else wants to use it.
Sure. Yes, absolutely. Okay, great. Yeah, I think so. Then we'll just, yeah.
Yeah, make 2 teams, one for analog, one for digital, and go with it, right?
I was
Okay,
also,
great. I think.
Parajita, I was also trying to get the view thing, but I am also not successful. Seeing the view of the people who have raised their hands. So why don't you, the next person can go ahead and then ask the question while we are figuring this out.
Good morning,
Hello,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you
I have
very
a
much.
doubt.
One by one,
Ma'am,
please. Thanks. Yeah, go ahead.
hello.
Thanks,
Ma'am,
thanks,
I have a
thanks. Go
doubt.
ahead.
I'm a BTech second year student. So, ma'am, are BTech second year student also considered for this program, or MTech or third year, fourth year student are more preferred in interview or something?
No restrictions. I think we'll prefer second year student also to participate.
Okay,
Good morning,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
This is Dr. Shakuntala from Trident Academy of Technology.
How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm good, sir. Hope you are also doing well. And sir, we have our entire team sitting over here.
I see basically everybody there. Good to see everybody.
Hello, sir. Sir, actually, we have a couple of questions. Already, I have sent the email, but some of the 4 to 5 questions, can I ask over here for clarification?
Please go ahead.
Yeah. So my first question is the one tape out per student. Actually, it is per group or per student. If in a group 6 to 8.
It's a per group. We have just given a basically a catchy name, one tape out per student, because every student will be part of the tape out, right?
Okay, got it. And sir, the funding, for example, say already this query has been clarified. Per student, per institution, no restriction. In the groups will be independent. From an institution, 2 or 3 groups also they can apply under this scheme. So the funding also that will be per group. That will be decided per group, not
per selected team. Funding will be there.
Okay, sir. And sir, so after successfully completion of this tape out, whether any higher funding or advanced notes will be provided in the next cycle. For example, say in this year, a group successfully completed a tape out. So will there be any advanced stage they will be taken in the next year?
Yeah, I mean, that is something to be decided throughout the course of this year. But certainly we want to do further work. But in what form, what structure, what funding, basically, that has to be still decided. We have not put a focus on that yet.
And sir, regarding the funding also, the same thing already Aparajita madam clarified it, that VSI will support up to 5 lakhs because it will vary, you told 5 to 10 lakhs per MPW, right?
Total cost may be 5 to 10 lakhs. 50% with a maximum limit of 5 lakhs will be supported by VSI. For the rest of the fund, rest of the 50% fund will work with you either through the state government or MIT or somewhere else will help you in remaining the fund. But from VLSI Society of India, we are committing about 30 tape outs, means about 1.5 crore rupees we are committing to this program. And we'll help you if there is a gap in funding, then we'll help you in getting that right. Because if you see Odisha's policy, right, we have already put provision for tape out money in the policy.
Yes, sir.
Now we have to wake up the state government to start basically doing what they have put in the policy.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you. And one more. Additional support available for compute infrastructure or ADA licenses. If anything more required other than what is MIT is providing, the tool facility.
See, MIT has provided all the tools which are needed for this kind of designs. I don't think we are going to need anything extra. In terms of the compute infrastructure, we are basically expecting the institutes will already have that compute infrastructure. This does not require a very big server or anything. A typical basically x86 server will be okay to do this kind of projects. But not promised, we are trying to basically put up some cloud facilities also, but not decided, not concluded yet. So at this point of the time, it is the institute which have to provide the compute facilities.
And sir, for this application right now, we will be as already Aparajita madam has showed what are the points we have to fill. But the the shortlisted teams will be provided the coaches after it is shortlisted, right?
No, after shortlisted, we will have an interview, and then the finally selected team will be assigned coaches.
Okay. So, sir, prior that we can apply for, as you have told, for the risk 5, this SOC. So, we will be sending our own ideas before that while that means filling this application, or
you have to just give a basic description. You don't have to define an architecture or anything. If you are doing anything special, just mention. But I think we are not expecting too many details about your projects, but more about teams and infrastructure and all those things, right? As I said, we are looking more about the enthusiasm and motivation of the student than the nature of the project. Nature of the project we can define once you are selected also.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you. And once, sir, these selected teams, after the next year, whether there is any plan, the collaboration between these institutions for further going for R&D projects, or any plans for that?
Yeah, certainly we'll do it, but we have not put any structure for that yet. Right?
Okay. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank
Hello.
you. So I figured I figured the this hand raise thing. So I'll just call out, okay, the next person I see in the list. And if your questions have been answered, please lower the hand raise so that we can move on to the next person, right? Suresh, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah. My question was, well, I have two questions. One is regarding the interview. The interview, I guess, the whole team will be interviewed together, right?
Yeah.
It can't be one person.
No, whole team.
That's
whole
right.
team
Whole
without
team
faculty.
without faculty. Okay, maybe the faculty needs to be interviewed separately.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the second question is, I mean, in the application form, because the schedule is too tight, it has to be submitted by 20th. So the teams have not been formed yet. So I am assuming that the student names can be provided later, right?
No, I think student names have to be provided because that will be one of the selection criteria, that what kind of the team background we have. The information is very simple.
But in the
Suresh.
forum,
Very simple information. Name, which semester you are in, what courses you have done, what is your 10th marks, 12th mark, GPA. It will not take more than half an hour.
Satya, my question is more about, I don't have the names of the students. I need to make sure that who's interested and so on. So that's why I can see that in the Google forum, the student names are not mandatory.
No, I think that's the purpose of the program. Is the student team is the fulcrum of the whole program, right? So I think
no, absolutely.
Basically, see, it's a student program. It's not an institute program. It's not a faculty program. It's a student program. So student team is a must, right?
Team. So you need the names at
names
the time.
And basic details, right? If you look at the form, the
Yeah. Because I'm working with the professor there, so that's why I like to know. Okay.
If there is an exam in 1 week, they also gather, right? So we have to take it that way.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Suresh.
Thank you. Dr. Aniruddha. Dr. Aniruddha, are you there? Okay, I'll move on to the next person. Shraman Biswas. Probably we answered his questions. Parjanya.
Yeah, sir. I have a question that our institute having like a license version like like Cadence bundle and the Synopsys bundle. But my question is that, like, I have query that this license are divided into three parts, like education, professional, and research license. So, can we form a GDS file from this tool? Like, because when this we will give this GDS file to like Foundry, they will at last they will do a physical verification from their end. Like, if there is too many violations are will be there, then they will reject from their side. So the first question is, like, these tools which are educational purpose are able to form a GDS file.
Should be okay. Did you purchase it yourself or you got it from ministry?
No, no, it's from Deep to Startup and Ministry of Information and Technology.
Yeah. What institute you are from?
I'm from GTU Chandkheda, Gujarat.
Okay. So GTU is part of C2S program. So there is no problem with respect to EDA tools. With respect to violation, we have to clean up all the violations between the team and coaches before we submit the GDS tool.
Okay.
See, cleaning up the violation is also part of basically tape out process and learning, whether it's a DRC type of violation, LVS type of violations, or timing violations, or any other kind of power violation. We have to clean that all up so that basically Foundry accepts our tape out as well as the chip comes back working. So we will not let any GDS2 go out with violation. It has to have a zero violation and a smiley face at the end of the file saying that all the violations have been cleared. Right?
Yeah, sir, I got it. Your point of view, but like the license are like PDKs which are provided by the Foundry are the only like half because they don't want that like education license license should create the fabrication GDS file should be fabricated. Like they should be
We will
limited
take
to
care of
the
it.
education only.
We will take care of it. The Education Institute are able to create the GDS2. In some cases, the final GDS2 have to be merged on their side, but basically we will take care of it, right?
Okay.
Okay. Preet.
Thank you, ma'am. I have one question. Do we need
Just
to
mention your
follow?
college, please, first.
Yeah,
Everybody.
sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sir, I am from Sri Vaishnav Vidyapit Vishwavidyalaya, Indore. Over here, we are doing things on eYantra as well as MATI project, C2S project. So, do we need to follow the standard RISC-V architecture, or we can modify the instructions or something like that?
Up to you. Between you and your coaches, we just want the basic instruction set to be implemented. If you want to add instructions or something like that, so we don't violate the basic principle of RISC-V architecture, but you can add, modify instruction as per your need, right?
Okay, sir. Second thing is the verification can be done on FPGA first, and then we can move.
FPGA we would like to do first simulation, then FPGA if required, right?
Right, sir. So this will be a pipeline architecture, right?
Decided upon with you. You can have single cycle or pipeline. That is, we are leaving it to the team.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Next, President.
Navneet. Navneet.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. My name is Navanita. I am from Savita Engineering College, ma'am. My question is, can we combine UG and PG together in a one team, ma'am?
Yes.
Both UG and PG combined. Okay.
Yes, UG and PG combined in one team is good.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Who's next? Umar.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, Umar, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm actually doing this IIT Madras BS Electronic System degree. It is kind of a hybrid degree, like you have classes online and for labs and exams, you have to be physically there. So this is typically like a BTech structure, but the degree is named BS. So like these degree students are eligible as in like.
Yes, yes. As long as
Okay,
your
okay. So
institute allows, then we are fine. We are not putting differentiation between BS and BE. As long as you have done some basically basic learning about chip design and semiconductors, you are good. We are not basically going by the name of the degree. As long as it's a recognized undergraduate or postgraduate degree.
yeah, and also like usually in third year we get access to the institute courses. Like we can do courses on institute. So then only we getting a professor would be a bit difficult. So how does that work? Like, is it having a professor mandatory?
Yeah, I think the basically because you will be accessing a lot of institute facilities in terms of EDA tools and all those things. So I think having a at least one faculty member as a part of team is mandatory.
Okay, okay, thanks.
Anirudh?
Yeah, ma'am, good morning, and I have a request. I have joined the meeting late, so can you share the recorded meeting, recorded version of the meet?
Yes,
It
we'll
will take
send it
few days, but
once.
we'll try to share. But if you have any specific question, you can ask now.
No, I have joined late. That's the request
Sure,
from my
no
side.
problem. We'll share
Thank
it
you.
in a couple of
Thank you.
days. And all the documents, basically FAQ documents, basic, they are available. We have shared it through LinkedIn message, and we will share it again after this meeting in the chat box, right? You can go through those documents, which will cover all the things which we have talked so far.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello, I'm Dr.
Um,
Jayaswari from BMS College of Engineering. Can I ask my questions now?
Go ahead, ma'am.
Go ahead.
What level of from what level of the project will be the mentor's guidance?
We don't understand.
Could you ask that again?
No, the project, if we start, from which level of the project we will get the mentors? Starting from the specification, or once we decide about the specs and IPs, whatever we need, and then we start with the RTL, we will get a mentor, or that is what my question is, sir. From which level we will be getting?
So on 1st December, once we announce the selected teams, a coach will be assigned from that day.
Okay.
So day 0, you don't have to do any work to basically get a coach. Once you are selected, you will be assigned the coach from day 0.
Okay. My second question is, what is the level of complexity you expect that our design gets selected?
I think that is between you and your coach. We are not prescribing any complexity.
Okay. So whatever we have in the mind, let us submit. So we would like to know what is the level,
It's not a
complexity
detailed
level.
project proposal. It is based on the team, right? The project and the detail of the type of the SOC you will do, that you can decide with coach later. Your selection is not based on the project. It's not like a typical project proposal that you create a detailed project proposal. We will be basically doing the actual detailing of the project after you are selected.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Rohit. Rohit. Yeah. Also, just one request: whosoever's questions are answered, could you please lower your hand? Yeah. Rohit, go ahead. We can't hear you, Rohit. Okay, I'll move on to the next person. Indira Varman, AS.
Hello.
Indira Varman, are you there?
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, now we can hear you.
Yes, ma'am. So good morning, ma'am. I'm Indra Varman and I'm from Dr. Mahalingam College of Engineering and Technology, Tamil Nadu. And my question is there any, actually the design should be of any new idea or we can design the pre-defined ideas that proposed early, ma'am? Hope you got my question.
It's not about any new ideas. We want you and your students to implement a standard RISC-V basically core with SOC, and we can look at basically adding any other innovation at a later stage, right?
Okay, so just a simple innovation is needed for the design, so nothing else to be done.
It's more about learning how to design a chip rather than designing a specific chip, right?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You
Okay,
got
okay.
the block diagram right, Indra Varman. Aparajita did show the block diagram. So as long as it meets that, I mean, you're good. You get it?
Yes, ma'am, I got that, ma'am. Actually, I joined this meeting a bit of late, ma'am, so I couldn't
No
see
problem.
the block
As
diagram.
long as you
See, the
are
thing is, recording is available. You could look at it, and then the PowerPoint, the form, the Google Forms link are already sent. PowerPoint also, we will put a link, and then you will be able to check it out. Okay?
Sure, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Rohit, are you there? Okay, I'll move on to the next person. Tinu? Tinu P. Matthew, please go ahead.
move on, right?
On there. Saurabh?
Yes, good morning, ma'am. My name is Saurabh and I'm from Triple IT Naya Raipur. And my question is, in the Google form, GPA is also asked. So does GPA matter for the team selection? And is GPA above 7 considered sufficient? Additionally, what qualities or skills are you looking for in interview round?
So there is no cutoff for GPA. We will look at overall team composition, that basically are we getting the sufficient skills to do this kind of a project. GPA is not the alone criteria, right? And there is no cutoff. Based on the application submitted, we'll decide basically a combined enthusiasm, motivation, and basic aptitude, everything through basically a class 12th exam marks as well as GPA. Everything will be considered together, but there is no specific cutoff for anything.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Aditya?
Hi, hi, hello.
Oh, yes. Hi, Tinu. Yes.
Hi, it's Tino. Okay, my microphone was not working. See, I'm from VIT University, Chennai, and my question is in the Google form, right? The student's name, like section is not mentioned there. Yes. Like we have to specify the
The
name of the
story.
students, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Is
And
that not
in the
showing up?
Google form, it's not there. It's not there. That's why I wanted to ask.
Check and rectify if needed, right? Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Who's next? Aditya, did you go ahead? No,
Good
Aditya,
morning,
you can
ma'am.
go ahead now.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good
I am
morning.
Aditya from IIT ISM Dhanbad. Ma'am, my question was like, are we supposed to make a RISC-V based accelerator? Is that okay to make?
I didn't do the. Hello?
Hello? Yeah, Aditya, what was your question? You got cut off.
Ma'am, am I audible now?
Yes.
Ma'am, my question was, are we like, can we make a RISC-V based accelerator?
Yes, like as long as I said, right? Like as long as you can create an SOC that can tape out within a year, and you're developing a RISC-V core. It has to be a processor, design has to be part of it. You can add any accelerator on top of that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So what it is not that you take somebody else's core and just add your accelerator. That's not the purpose of the program. Purpose of the program is to develop the RISC-V core, RISC-V SoC, and any peripheral you can attach, be it accelerators, be it basically any type of workload management or any particular thing, right? But the basic requirement is that you have to develop your own RISC-V core and SoC.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Pushpender Singh.
Good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Hello, everyone. I am from NIT Jalandhar. My question is how the team will be shortlisted, whether they are shortlisted based on the idea or any team background or any other thing.
Mostly team background. Hello, Pushpendra, there?
Yes, sir. Your voice network issue there.
So mostly team background and the way you write the application. There is no, basically, we just want to know why you want to do this project, not about what you want to put into the project, right? Why you want to do the project, what is your motivation, what is the background of the student, faculty, institute, access to EDA tools, all of those factors will go.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Buddhi Prakash Sharma, you can go next.
Hello, good morning everyone. I am from BITS Pilani campus. So basically I am a research scholar, so I just want to know whether only UG and PG students can take part of this program or a research scholar can also take part of this.
The research scholar also can be part of this team, but you have to act more like a faculty than a student because you already have so much experience, right?
Okay.
Who are you working with in BITS Pilani?
Professor Anu Gupta and Professor Chandrasekhar.
Okay. Yeah, so Chandrasekhar sir को तो बोल दीजिए मेरा नाम भी, but I think you have to act more as a guide. You can be part of the team because you have already so much experience, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Biplab. Biplab, are you there?
चलो move करो.
Yeah. Satyanarayan Padya.
Hi, Satya. This is another Satya. So, just a question like, see, once the samples comes back from the fab, who will be ultimately be the safe custodian of those samples, and will there be any copyright implications or ownership kind of things? Just clarify.
No, it's not right. Basically, I think it belongs to the team and institute, right?
Team and the institute. Okay. So, okay. Thank you.
Can I raise my question now? Actually, I was
Sure,
not.
go ahead, Biplab, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, sure.
So sir, my question is what level of expertise of the BTech students? I mean, can they be from second year or third year? What is the level of in what level they should be in?
See, second year onwards is okay, and they should have basic understand of basically digital design and computer architecture, right? We are not expecting very deep chip design expertise that they will learn through the process, right?
Yeah, with some basic knowledge on CMOS circuits, is it okay? I mean, if the RISC processor knowledge is not there, suppose, but then they have digital design, CMOS design.
Yeah, they can learn, right? As long as, and the ideal thing is if we mix basically junior student with the senior student, then there is a cross learning within the team itself. Okay. But
Yes.
from our side, there is no restriction. Ideal will be second year onwards, right?
Okay. Thank you, sir. I am from Tezpur University in Assam, Biplab Mandal.
I think we would have met in the
Yes,
chapter
sir.
education for Northeast, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Uh, thank you. Vishnu Kumar.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, Vishnu, go ahead.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. I'm Vishnu from IITB. I'm pursuing masters here currently. So I want to ask that I'm gonna graduate in 2026 June. So can I actually participate?
Yes.
Okay, so I can make a team with juniors and I can just
Yeah,
pass on
you
my
make
work
a
with
team
them.
with the juniors so that basically even after you pass out, there enough critical mass is left, right?
Yeah. Okay, but the team like which we already was thinking about actually had most of passing out people. But yeah, there are people who are there to take up the work. But in that case, if
Yeah,
it's
but
okay,
if
then
there is less than 50% of the people who will be there in December 2026, then it's not an ideal team for currently, right?
Agreed. And one more question I have is like, how much is the involvement of the faculty will be there? Like, what do the faculty needs to
See,
be?
faculty and coaches are just to guide you guys. Okay. I think it is primarily student driven program. You have to basically explore, find out things, do things, and come to the faculty and coaches whenever you are stuck or you need guidance, right?
Yeah, got it. Okay. So actually, faculty might not be
Okay.
in part of most of the meetings which is gonna happen,
That's
right?
up to you and faculty, right?
Okay, then it's fine. Then it works. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I see some questions on the group around the same thing. So if you are an individual or a student, I think before filling the form, talk to your faculty and form a team and then go ahead and fill it. Okay. I think you need a team to participate here. This is not that you participate and you'll be allotted to a team. So it's the other way around. Talk to your faculty and get students together and then fill the form. Okay, I'll move on. Dr. Adesh Kumar.
Yeah, hello everyone. Adesh from UPS Dehradun. Sir, just for the clarification that up to what level of training students are getting as a team? Because if you're talking about the chip design to the verification, then GDS, there are different tools involved and different levels are there. So how will they be mentored? Because one mentor may be from a particular field, let's say for the design, from the front end design, not then we are going to the verification, then GDS. So if you are allocating one mentor from your side and from maybe from the institution side, so they may be expert only one domain, not the from entire from the bottom to the top. So how the entire process will be taken care from the one mentor? That is my clarification.
See, most of these people have gone through the complete design cycle, and wherever they need help, we have a basically complete team of coaches. They can pull in the coaches who are deeper expert into that particular field, right? We have basically mechanism to manage that. Wherever whatever expertise needed, we'll pull it in.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you. And as you mentioned in your application that you are specific to the very low HDL design.
Yeah.
Can we go for any other language, etc., like VSDL or system
Not
Verilog?
at this
Like
point of the time. We are focusing on Verilog and system Verilog.
okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you, sir, for your clarification.
Moving on, Vipul.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Vipul.
Yeah, I want to ask whether analog projects can be given under this program. And another question is which foundry or PDK are expected for tape out? Hello.
Hello. So for the
Half an hour.
PDK, I think as Satya mentioned in the presentation, right, we have various options, and that's the thing that we would like to, once your coaches are assigned, that's the second level detail that we'll be working on to finalize which foundry would you like to tape out at.
And can analog designs be given under this program?
Not in this not in this round. So right now it's again RISC-V core based digital SoC is what we are targeting for the first year.
Okay, thank you.
Satya,
Alpana.
you seem to be moving. You can, Satya, you can close your video. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Professor.
good morning. I have just one question. When you make a team of 6 to 8 people, does it include faculty too?
No, these are
Am I audible?
students. Yes, you are.
6 to 8 students. Can't we have lesser students if we wish to do, let's say, with 4 or 5 students? Is it possible?
So
Ma'am,
we would like
try to make it 6 at least, because some people may graduate or drop off for some other reason, right? So
Because sir, fourth year will not be able to participate because they will graduate in June 26.
they can participate for half a.
We will target second year and third year only.
Okay, that's fine. There's no problem.
Okay. So you want us to take at least 6 students.
Yes, please make it 6 at least.
Okay. Okay. And we can have 2 mentors in a team, or so mandatory just one mentor.
No, faculty can be 1 or 2 and 1 coach from our side, right?
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Ojas Kodari.
Rest of my questions are answered already.
Thank you.
Okay.
Question,
Thank you, Alpana.
my question. My question is, full form. They want to discuss whatever what is the detail.
Ojas, we are not able to hear you. You will have to repeat the question.
Can we move to next while he's fixing the audio problem?
Sure.
Is the program repeated every year?
Yeah,
Yes.
it will be repeated every year.
Yeah. Okay, we'll move on to Rohit Achari. Okay, moving on. Kishore, are you there, Kishore? Okay. Prajwal, are you there? Dr. Arun Kumar.
Good morning. So myself Arun Kumar from Savita Engineering College, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. So after team got selected, they mentioned that we'll have a one-to-one meeting with students. Can faculty be a part of the meeting or one-to-one meeting?
No, it's a team
Or
interview.
only the students are allowed?
It's a team interview with the students. Just for the interview, we would
Okay,
like
sir.
to basically interact with the students as a team. Faculty is
Okay.
always part of it, but once we want to just talk to students during the interview process, right?
Okay, okay, sir. And the other question is, and
Everything just we want the students to basically talk freely what if they have basically something to share, right? So that's why just for that 1/2 an hour interview, we'll just would like to interact with the students.
okay, sir. And other questions, we are yet to be the part of C2S program, but we have our own Cadence tools access,
That's
and
good
that too
enough.
we have only GPDK 45 nanometer library. Can we able to proceed with this, or already we applied for C2S also? Last week only we got access for Synopsys tools.
That's
Is it
good enough.
okay with this?
That's good enough.
Okay. Third question is, can we able to whether my students can able to go with the existing projects like ALU and other things? Is there any innovations ideas are needed to be to
No,
get
not enough
shortlisted?
basic RISC-V core and these things. If they are already designed from ALU and nothing, they can integrate it with the current design, right?
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Excuse me, can I ask a question? Prajwal.
Yes, please go ahead.
Good morning, all. I'm Prajwal from VIT Vellore. So I had a doubt that is there any platform or a LinkedIn page where further updates from your end can be informed to the participants?
We are creating a web page where they can do it, but till then we will basically reach out to you through the LinkedIn message from one of us. Most of the time it is you can check my LinkedIn page, right?
Okay, thank you, sir. That's all.
Um, Dr. Ravi Kumar. Ravi Kumar, are you there? Okay, I'll move on to. Hello?
We can hear you, Aparajita.
Yeah, Neerav.
Yeah. Neerav, you can go ahead.
Yeah, hi, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Nirav from LD College of Engineering, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. I want to ask that the choice of the PDK and the foundry are based on whom, like team or the coach will decide that?
Yeah, together the faculty member, team, and the coaches will decide, but it has to be minimum 65 nanometer.
Minimum paper. And what can be the latest node we can access? Are we going to support access like GF22 or TSMC 3 or 2NM?
Can, as long as you can afford it.
Okay. Thanks. That was my question. Only.
Yeah, because it costs basically almost 3 nanometer will not get the access also, but even if we get access, it might cost couple of crore rupees, right? So leave it to you.
Okay, Anurag Sinha.
Hi everyone. I am a student from NIT Jalandhar and I wanted to ask whether a single team can be qualified from a single college or multiple teams can be from the same college.
Hello? Yeah, there can be multiple teams from the same college, but right now we are not taking single team composed of the students from multiple colleges. All the students have to be from the same college, but there can be multiple teams.
And can multiple I mean can a single faculty be a part of multiple teams or they have to be in one team only?
That's a tricky question. We have not thought of that situation, but it's okay. I think the focus is more on students, so they can be in multiple teams.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Ravi Kumar. I don't see him. Satish.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
As we mentioned, only I think that in the code of yeah,
Your volume is pretty low. We can't hear you properly.
So I mean to ask, what to the IPs or is just the one mentioned in the document?
Hello, Satish, are you speaking?
Yeah. Hello.
We cannot hear you, Satish.
Hello.
We
Now?
can hear now.
Okay, ma'am. So I had doubts related to the IPs. Is it just those IPs mentioned in the document, or are those of like cash, EMA? Are those included? Is there any specific? Because it would help us to plan a bit
Yeah,
better.
whatever is generic IPs, we'll try to get it. We have tried to include the basic IPs, but things like cash,
Mm-hmm.
solar, and all those things, we'll see whether it needs to be designed or procured, right?
Okay. One more
Assume that
question.
basically you will get help on those things,
Mhm.
but we will decide why is it needed, how, what configuration, and all those things as part of the development process, right?
Okay. Also, sir, on the Google form, they have asked about the project, right? So, what level of detail are you like expecting in the Google
Very, very
form?
basic details that what type of the RISC-V core you want to develop, what kind of SoC you want to develop, what all you want to include in those things. That is just to get a basic idea. That is not main purpose or main criteria on which the teams will be selected, but
Okay.
just we want to know what you want to do.
Okay, sir. And
It's
one
not
last
a detailed
question.
project. It's not a detailed project proposal. It's just knowing basically what you want to do.
Okay, sir. Got it. Got it. Sir, the last question. Sir, are you looking for any other design other than just the RISC processor, or like just adding a extension, or do you want a complexity of adding some other hardware related other than
That
um,
leave it up to you. As we explained in the beginning, the purpose is to basically teach students how to design chips, right? Not a basically particular IP or particular product. But once the basic requirements are met, that they have developed a RISC-V code and basically integrated IP to make it SoC. If they want to design and add anything else, that's basically open. Okay. But that's not mandatory.
Okay, sir. Thank you. All the doubts are clear. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I see one more hand raise. Paramasivam.
Hello, madam. Hello. Okay. Sir, madam, here, any restriction in the students for final year students, second year MTech students, also eligible to apply, or only the students in first year, any restriction is there?
No, there is no restriction, but minimum 6 months they have to be in the college to basically meaningfully participate in the program, right?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. 6 months. Maybe second year students, they are available. Up to 6 months, they are available.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, sir.
But
Sir,
mixed team, so that basically after they graduate, we are not left with basically nobody, right? So I think make a team mix of first year, second year students so that we still have the critical mass left after these guys graduate, right?
yes, sir. Okay. Therefore, we'll mix the UG students first year, MTech second year. We are able to mix the team is also possible.
Mix is best.
Oh, mix is best. Okay, sir. Okay, okay. Sir, next question, sir. If you for first year MTech students, for the CGPA is not yet come. Actually, they are studying in first
Then
semester only.
mention their BTech CGPA, right?
Oh, they mention the BTech CGPA. Okay. So, for example, multiple teams are there means they are able to propose different architecture or same architecture they are able to
Architecture
work
and
on.
all those things will decide as we go along. They have to just give a basic idea. As I said before, that description of architecture or the project, that what kind of SoC you want to develop, that's not the main selection criteria, right? A lot of those things can be developed after the team is selected between the faculty, coach, and the team, right?
Okay, sir. Okay. So, for one faculty is able to involved in how many teams? That any constraint is there, sir? Or
Up to you, but don't make it very crowded.
okay. Yes, yes. Okay.
I think a faculty member meaningfully should not basically be part of more than 2 teams, right?
Okay, sir. Okay. 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 Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.
The people whose answers have been provided, can they lower their hand? Biplav, your question answered?
Yes, sir, it is answered.
Can you please lower your hand?
Good morning, sir. This is Dr. Chandrasekhar from Centurion University, Odisha, sir.
How are you?
So I just have I'm fine, sir. Sir, I have just one query, sir. Sir, suppose we are taking a team of 8 people. Is it okay if we are taking 4 from final year and 4 from the third year?
That's fine.
Yeah, well, fine, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Am I audible, sir? Can I go ahead?
Go ahead, please.
Yes, please.
Sir, is there any possibility of adding a triple student who is interested in VLSI digital design as well as embedded system, one or two students as a part of the team?
Say that again, please.
Like students from triple third year who is interested in VLSI design for their applications, as well as up to FPGA simulation, like to map onto FPGA, one student from embedded systems, MTech embedded systems.
That's fine. Embedded system also
Okay,
can
okay.
also learn chip design, right? That's fine with us, right? As long as they are interested in learning how to design the chips and tip out, whether they are basically embedded system or VLSI design, both are okay.
Sir, is there any sponsorship certificate kind of thing is required a priori after selection, or it's not required from the institute?
Sponsorship on what? I mean, Satya did mention that VSI would be taking care of 50% of the MPW cost, right? And then mentioned that the total project cost could be close to 10 lakhs, right? So rest of the 50% should be coming from the institution, or VSI would support getting it, help you get from the respective governments also. So we would help you navigate. That's pretty much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jayaguri.
Is different institution can combine together as a team